Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Energies, right? A lot of review of the past, a lot of visions of the past, a lot of things come in the past. Yeah, it's not easy. Missing the news cycle? No, no. You are in the news cycle. You are in your cycle. For it, uh, first things first is that now, I spoke about the gravitational report that a lot of people, getting it now, and I see in it within the people. Even today, when I went out to have a coffee, you see, about this relationships that comes in, and some of the people there at the coffee shop came to me. It's about like, I like to do things. Either do it or you don't. Either be a truth or not. And since I know the person for it, got that energy, and it's the energy with the truth. This energy when you stand for something that you want, for the dreams that you want, but the dream is you. And today we're going to talk about reflections of the relationship with you, with yourself. So get ready for it. Some of you already made that. Some of you already did this work. And that's what you are in the new cycle, because you get tired of this false life, you're tired of the false love, of false feelings, and you get tired of people doing things from within you. So, yes. But first things first, so let's recognize people in the chat. I want to say that you guys are very brave that you come into the chat for it. Purity, good morning. Lisa, Doroshenko, come. Thank you for being here. Margaret, Josh, thanks for the reporting in. CF, thank you. Always great talk yesterday for it. Rupali, thank you for being here. And Ann Smith, thank you. Thank you for being here. And we're going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about myself, your relationship with you. Sometimes when you go ahead and talk about yourself, so for example, if you say, I don't know what love is, that means you don't love yourself. You don't have love. And you're always probably looking within faults within others, or understanding the love from others. That can lead you to a lot of problems with relationship with yourself. This is why the self-love, okay, is very important. That is your primary thing. You should be focused on it, because the love from within you leads to everything, okay? Leads to absolutely everything for it. Spoke with someone and I asked them, hey, what is the most important thing for you? And they said, money. You need to understand that even if you're living, Rupali, you will understand this pretty good. Even if you're living in Taj Mahal, you got all the gold and everything from within you, all the diamonds and all the ribbons and all that stuff, but you're not happy with the money is going to worth it for your life. No, they're not. You're not happy. Yeah, Rupali. Yeah. You know where I come from, right? And there is something, people from India, because I talk to a lot of people from India, they do like, what are you going to do about it? I know you're going to laughing Rupali about this, but we got to have fun with this, okay? Not only, but you have to take also serious things. Because if you want to have happiness in true life and true things, your relationship within yourself will predetermine the things outward. Okay, if you focus on the wisdom from within you, the wisdom is going to come out of you, out there to the people. If compassion is within you, the compassion is going to come out. If the love within you, that's going to come out. But if you're in that hermit mode, you are going to be in that hermit mode. If you are looking with the people, what's wrong with them, then it's something's wrong with you. So instead of looking someplace else, please looking at. I know, Rupali, right? Someday I want to come to India. It is in my bucket list, so we'll see. Maybe next year. I definitely want to come in for it. And we talking about here. Doesn't matter what religion you are. Okay, you need to take that out of the way. We're talking about human behavior things. Oh yes, please, definitely, most welcome. Yeah, for yeah. My dog's doing funny things. That's why I'm laughing on it. Okay. Um, anyway, now if you look from within you for it, he's smiling right now. He's very cute. God, you guys know Sensei, so yeah. Anyway, I love him when he's happy, and the happiness from him, I don't know, just comes to me sometimes. Wish to pass it to you, all this happiness in him. Um, Funny thing is, my twin's name is Dio also. Oh my God, Rupali. Oh, yeah, there you go. Funny thing, right? Yeah, the name Dia, it's very popular in Asia. Sometimes you may find it name Dio, yes, in there. Also, uh, also the name Dia, okay, is the short coming from Diana, okay, for it, or D for it. Uh, yeah, I know there has been a lot about this name. Actually, I look at it, and Greek means to unite two things from within. So, um, thanks, Rupali. But to go back about yourself, what are you doing within you? What are you doing within you? Do you have a goals in life? Do you have a dreams in lives? Do you have something that you want to achieve? What is your purpose? You want to live for it. Something that you want to be worthwhile for it. Over the time, you might find out that owning material things, having material things, and so on and so on, doesn't make you happy. You might reach your dreams. You might reach your dream profession. You might dream to having a dream car, and so on and so on. And it's coming to a point that is not. What it's missing in you is the true happiness. But the true happiness is two words. First of all, it's true, and then it's happiness. So, in order to reach that true happiness, you have to become true within yourself. Very hard inner work. Very hard inner work, because the truth is required. The truth, not only from within you, but actually actions in life. Okay, most of the people, they're not truly happy because they look at it, this line that is right in front of them, and that says true happiness becomes with change from within. And they're staring on that line, they're sitting right in front of it, and guess what? They want somebody else to do it for them. Somebody else to bring them happiness. Somebody else has to serve. Somebody else has to be. Without the realization that this internal happiness, they have to build it from within. And this is why the one of the main reason is a lot of the twin flames, they're not together, because the one twin depending on the other to bring the happiness. All right, that's what this is. You're codependent on somebody that brings you happiness. No, you got to build it first from within, then you share it with your twin. You have not built it from within something, you're never gonna get it. Even if your twin brings you all the happiness, all the goodies in life, You don't have that from within you, or you're gonna look for it, what they did wrong. Okay, that's what that is, and that can makes you to do more wrong things and the wrong things and the wrong things and the wrong things. Maybe most of you are going to go through advices to people and so on and so on, because you are afraid of one thing: you to become the happiness, your own self. You're looking for advices, and most of the time when you look for advices of people, they may project in your fears into you, what's happening in their life, and they're going to compare what is in your life or is your problem is with the problems that they have. But you and you're two in a different energy compared to the them and theirs. You need to understand everyone has different things to fix to themselves. Most things are common. If you don't know what love is, you have to become the love. You don't know what happiness is, you have to become the happiness. You don't know what caring is, you have to become the caring. What you're seeking from someone, that's what you have to become first. Then you will recognize it and you will have this mutual exchanges with real, truthful exchanges. Not like I want, I need. No, I give and I receive. That's what this is. If there is no give and receive, there will be all the times and issues about it. All right, guys. Okay. Beautiful. Welcome to the chat. For it, accountability is a great lesson. Yes, you got to be accountable, but self-accountable. All right. Don't depend on somebody to monitor you, guiding you. Did you did your inner job? And some of you, after I talked to you because you want to know the truth, some of you I asked you to connect back to me to see what did you realize? What is it going on? Some of the people don't call me back. Why? Because they've been staring at the line all the time. Now you brought it the line and told them the truth. And you know what? I'm very proud of some people. Okay, they message me. They show me after the talk and after everything within, how did they changed? How did they changed? That's what I'm looking for. And those people that they change, they're the example. You follow it, the good examples. If you don't know something, learn it. And once you learn it, then it's going to be like that light bulb's going to change in you. And then you're going to cross that line with the power, with the love, with the happiness, because you know what's on the other side is everything that you've been seeking in life. The line of change from within you. The relationship has a lot of reflections within yourself. The self reflection, okay, is you watching yourself in the mirror. But what is the mirror? Your life, your lifestyle, your life situations for it. Okay, that's what that is. And you have to be self accountable. What do you mean self accountable? Self accountable is what do you do within the material lives? Are you good with people? Are you keeping your words? Okay, are you that love that you're seeking in the world? Are you that truth that you're seeking from others? You want to be everyone to be truthful to you, but are you truthful with them? Are you truthful with yourself? You want a happy family. Are you building that happy family? Are you correcting to have a happy family? You got the right partnership. You got the right relationship. Are you the right partner? Are you the right partnership from within you? That's what this is. Self accountability is to catch your red flags. Okay. Another positivity about the good relationship within yourself, that is your inner peace. When you go through your life, specifically now within the new cycle, you guys gonna understand that. Okay, we talked about last night about astrology. Okay, and we discussed Mars in Gemini. Mars is going to be on Gemini for 6 months. And usually he doesn't stay that much long in one zodiac sign, but he's going to be there for 6 months. That's a half a year. You're going to deal in it with understanding this relationship. Since Mars is there, Mars is going to be the warrior that build and change all this. Okay. Then he's going to be in retrograde in there. He's going to change the things within your soul. And he's going to tell you now building this relationship. All right. Gemini is represent your surrounding, friendships with this. Are you friends with you or your worst enemy from within you? Each one you are. If your life doesn't go right, then you're self-sabotaging yourself. So you're your own worst enemy. If everything goes in your life, then you're a best friend to yourself. That's what this is. The mirror, the actual mirror is life. And by looking to you in your life, what happened, what is the situation, and so on and so on, you will see it. You will see what this is from within you. You can correct it, you can change it. All right. Don't look at others. Look in always yourself. This is why the reality that's gonna come in now when Jupiter moved into Aries. Jupiter moving into Aries is a new cycle. Talking about a little bit about astrology here with the process of changes that we are going in right now. Jupiter represents growth, but then it's a new cycle, new growth. It's like you were reborn, a new baby. Okay. Now we get prepared for that change, just so Jupiter to tell us into the world, guys, this is what's coming in. And what's coming in? All right. Saturn is an Aquarius, says, like, I'm the karmic ruler. No more lies here. That's it. No more lies. I'll give you from the past karma to the new karma, but the old karma should not go into the new karma unless you are not true to yourself. A lot of you sense that energy that changed to your true self. Now that energy is coming in. Pluto is in Capricorn. He's like, do the things, do your inner work, stop being lazy. But guess what? Some of the people are have a lot of fear, or also they are lazy because they depending on someone to bring them things that they need in life, things that they want in life. Nobody's responsible to bring it to you. You're responsible to build it from within. And now, with all these energies, and specifically even today, and yesterday and the past few days, we had a Mars, Uranus, and the North Node. The masculine is pieced from feminine energies of collective manipulations of the feminine, that right now they want the truth. Okay, the feminine now they want the truth, but they're realizing with their masculine energy how manipulative they were. And now we have this turmoils that goes on, including the wisdom that we need to gain within Leo. And now your head is like, what I need to do? Build relationship within yourself. Be a honest, be a truthful, be a peaceful, be a loving, be caring, like a royalty. Okay, like a royal who's come out of the car and go and shake regular people's hands, goes to the poor neighborhoods, see what they did, what did they need to improve, what did they need to get in there. That's what this is. You to become that wise royalty for within. Good morning, Dio from Lee, Sherry, Sandra, and Alan. Oh my God, you guys! Thank you so much for coming to the chat, guys. I so happy you guys are here, and a lot of energy, guys, come from you guys. Wow, love that. Thanks for bringing that energy here. It's very beautiful. You need to understand, if you want to be in union with your twin flame, there should be no lies, because the lies lead to a fake twin flame relationships, and that twin flame relationship turns to a misery. And that's why the relationship between your own self with the truth and everything, it has to be truthful, not anything else. Lately, we've seen this toxic environment that's coming in, but that was to show us what we have to do with it as a collective. Okay, because this collectiveness, it's coming in, it's rising, the consciousness is rising, the energies are rising, and everything else within from it. And that's what this consciousness as a collectiveness, it's felt everywhere. I want to say thanks to CF that yesterday I did some work on someone that we had astrology night, and I was talking about him that there was a problem with his shoulder and hurts right in here, and when somebody stabs you in the back, and we talk about it and told him about this feminine energy that, and later on he talked to me and we discussed this, and that's what it is. That's what the collective energy was out there. So that's what it is. All right, look from within you, be true to you. All right, well, I'm going to get some questions because you guys having a lot of questions. But before getting those questions, I'm going to challenge you a little bit. What is your bucket list? And what is the first thing you write on the bucket list? What is your primary goal in life? Is that something materialistic, or that is something that you really want to satisfy from within you? Okay, what's that? Because if you have no written goals in life, there is no goals from within you. You're only thinking and wishing. The difference between thinking and wishing is one thing. You're not doing them. But when you write them down, when you stare at them every day, you are reminding yourself about those goals, what they are. And then those goals, they turn into your dreams. And then those dreams turn into a reality. That's how it works for it. All right. Okay. So find yourself. I'm ready to get some questions now. Hi, Twin Flame Lee Sherry. Love your connector. Following you for a while now. Thank you. It's like beautiful. Stay connected, dear soul. Appreciate your connection to our connection. Sending your energy to deeply connect. Thank you. Thank you, Lee and Sherry, for it. So, yeah. So you guys have some questions? Challenge accepted. World of Full Suggestions challenge. Yeah, don't look anymore as a problems. You see, the problems that you see it, if you telling about your problems, but you're not doing anything about problems, they are problems. But if you look at it, your problems as a challenge, then you're going to be worked from within you. I'm afraid to ask my question. What should I do? You go ahead and ask the question, CC. Once there is a PPO on your twin, what is a PPO, Purity? Hopefully that's not like health insurance, because that's what PPO first thing rings in my mind. I've been abused and put down, and I had to deal with negative people and people putting me down from people that were supposed to care for me and leave me. If you've been abused, what were you abused? Beautiful, first thing. Put down, and I had to deal with negativity. So if you have to deal with the negativity, do you accept the negativity and you become a negative, beautiful baby? Or you actually build your empathy from within? That is a choice when the people make in life for it. And if you're not happy, then that's what you have to do for it. And people putting me down. People will put you down because you're depending on them. You're depending on other people probably to get into it, and they put you down within. Most of the empaths, they feel put down because they give, 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 give. They don't receive. There is no mutual give and receive. But look, your lifestyle. Would love to talk to you if you need it and see what there is from people that were supposed to. They were not supposed to. They were supposed to have a mutual giving and take. If you say supposed to, that means you demanding it for it. And demands leads to more take from others instead of give to others. Beautiful. And care for me is supporting me. If you're waiting on the care and support, you need to first learn the care and support on your own. Basically, what it is you have to learn to be self-efficient, self-independence, self-care, all right? And then when you come into the interdependence, all right, you understand. But you can't understand interdependence if you have not been codependent. So the way you see your energy, the way you wrote your questions, that's mean you've been codependent in a parent, and you probably didn't learn how to be self-sufficient, self-dependent. Could be a lack of parenting care, or the parents didn't know. They were probably didn't grow up themselves, so they couldn't not know how to help you to grow, especially emotionally. So if you tell me a sense as a child, I mean, yeah, we see this problem with not growing right now as a child because um, lately I even spoke with one of my colleagues. Actually, she's a esoteric psychologist. She is been graduate psychology. Since I'm not certified psychologist, I can't deal with it really psychology problems. From the spiritual side, I can explain as a psychology and as an astropsychology, yes. But professionally wise, I can. So I sent clients to her. We have a mutual client for it. And we seen this with her. We actually discussed that yesterday. I have to give her some of the work that I've been looking for it. We exchange things. We're working together. We are colleagues with, and I see this rise with mother connecting, and they are like, I need to know about my son or my daughter, what is going on. We find out that the parent has not grown and doesn't know how to. They don't have the parent don't have the values built from within, and now the child doesn't have the values simply because the link is broken. That is a disconnect of values. But we're looking at it as like, why did the parent didn't have it? So we spoke with her last night about this, and she's like, I work with the child. I have like 3 sessions with the child, but every 3 sessions with the child, I have 1 session with the parents, so I can intereducation them. That's what it is. All right, interdependence. All right, this is what the power is from with it. Sharing your things because of ever since being here, kind of like special people began to come to me, and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for everyone, and thankful to all of you guys for it because we're all growing together. All right. So let's see. Oh, personal protection or IC restraining or IC purity. What I mean, I have a hard time trusting people and affect me extremely. If you have a fear of trusting people, that's me. You don't trust within yourself. Maybe beautiful, you need to look for, did you keep your word? Or you may be looking for a people that they don't keep your word. And even if it's maybe just a little bit misunderstanding, you are right away going to be triggered like these people cannot be trusted at all. And beautiful, I suggest you that you should maybe consider to go with a look within a professional psychologist for it. You can get in with them. And if you need a help, I can look at your chart for a little bit. But this talks about lack of growth from within. I suggest you one thing. Write it down on a piece of paper. What areas you did not grow? You did not grow up for it. Write it down. I don't know how to be empathic, or I don't know how to be good. I don't know how to trust. And go ahead and educate yourself how to be empathic, how to trust, and so on. That it is. That is the line of change that you probably stare at for a very long time, but you always go back into a hermit mode and you don't allow people to change. Why? Because you're afraid of changing for it. So if that was a sense as a child, take a look at the relationship with your parents. Maybe your parents are either toxic or not educated, or maybe there's a religion values, something from within you. Because if you have this as a child that talks about wounded child, you have to fix this. When you fix this, you develop yourself, your inner child. Once you develop your inner child, your spiritual inner child is going to connect, and then you're going to be very quick and fast over when you do more and more actions for it. Okay. Cici, I honestly wanted to ask what I hear said that what I give, I get back. I believe I give a lot, but not back. Not really. Therefore, feels his own fault and I go on it wrong. Cici, when you do it just because you are who you are, you don't expect. But when you do, when your expectations has, then you're not gonna get it. That's how it goes. You give universe energies out there. Okay. You go ahead, help someone just because. You go ahead, talk to someone just because, not because of money. You talk to someone who's just a basic human being who's got lost and they're looking for view of life. You talk to them, you're a human being. That's what you should give. Look at everything of a human standpoint. Okay, not from some kind of like idea. Okay, so take a look from it in you. How do you forgive your 2F or trust them when you have forgive them over and over with the same result? I can't forgive him and don't trust him. Diamond B, very good point of forgiveness. They probably did not saw that they made so many mistakes. They made so many promises. They made so many dreams, and they were not beginning to be achieved. And now you forgive them, you forgive them, forgive them. And at the end, they look at your little fault, maybe. They discard you, they abandon you, they punish you, maybe seeking revenge, and so on and so on. And now they're asking for forgiveness. You cannot forgive them. Nope. You need to understand certain things is unforgivable for it because of the divine connection. Because when they do this within the divine connections for it, now they're dealing with the divine. You're not the one who has to forgive them. Divine has to forgive them, but they first has to forgive themselves, and they have to repair everything they broke. So if they have if you have trust issues with them, they have to work their tail off to build their trust again with actions. If they broke something, they have to fix it. This is like a little kid, okay, that always makes some mistakes, never been punished, never has been taught, never has been told, and he is always wants to be forgiven, and he knows that every time he makes a problems or broke dishes or break stuff, and everyone's going to forgive them. Wrong idea. Very wrong idea. Okay, because later on that child's going to become an adult, and he's going to break stuff, he's going to broke stuff, and so on and so on and so on, and he's going to expect to be forgiven. It's not working that way. And see, in a normal human relationship, yes, but when it comes to a TF, the things are completely different story. You need to remember that everything on TF is upside down. A lot of the people are not educated that when you engage in the relationships with the divine energies, which is through your twin flame and the divine, okay, you messing up with the divine, or you're lying, you forgive your, or you do things within the divine, you have relationship with the divine there. Now it's something else, and you probably feel like you don't want to forgive them, but it's not you, it's the divine from within you because of what they did. They lost your trust, but they also lost the trust of the divine. And the divine told them, you have to fix everything. You have to repair everything. We invest in this connection. And you freaking broke everything. You torn everything. You destroyed everything. Now we have to work. We can wait. Maybe not now, maybe one lifetime. Then if you're not doing to the one lifetime, we're going to ask you to do it 2 lifetimes afterwards. You don't want to do it in 2, we're going to make it in 3. Then we're going to turn your life to hell. By the way, we're going to show you how the hell is. You know, you see those visions from it here. But that is not because of you. That is because of the divine. Okay? That's what this is. You're going to think about it, divine punishment. No. Divine made an investment. Divine wanted to build you a house, a family, a happiness, and now you're there and you destroys everything the divine wants to build. This is like you went to the bank, you tell them I'm building a house. You got the loan, you got the money, right? You had your wish for your twin flame to come in. So your twin flame's coming. It's all like the money's coming, the resources, the energy is coming. Now you begin to build a house, okay? So you begin build a house, but you are like, I'm just gonna take the money. I'm just gonna take the energy, okay? And yeah, build house. And now the bank's coming. Is like, where's the house? There is no house. All the banks coming after you. So if there is no house, there is no relationship. Divine's coming after you. That's how it goes, and it's not much different. But again, you gotta look at it, the lifestyles. The lifestyles are the answer of actually what's going on. So, all right, Diamond B, Lisa, CC. Okay, you're responding. Travel Walker. I was in a hermit mode for a long time. Travel Walker, first of all, thank you for coming to your chat. Yes, the hermit mode is actually this process of inner um, revaluation. You sit from within and you reevaluate yourself. But there is 2 portions of the hermit mode. One is the depression, and the second one is revaluation. If you stay in the depression so much, there's going to be a sadness, there's going to be a things, and you might get comfortable of being within your own company, which is you going to build internal jail from within yourself. You're not going to talk about people, you're not going to do anything. You become the hermit. Okay, that is the negative side of the hermit. The positive side of the hermit, you close yourself down. You don't look for the opinions of others. You using the masculine energy of the man cave. You go, you reconnect with the divine, go look up to God, and you seeking the answers from within. That's the inner work of the hermit. Now you illuminate yourself. You came out of the cave, the man's cave, and now you're ready for actions. So take a look from within you. What is your lifestyle? It's going to tell you on what side of the hermit is. So if you've been for a long time in a hermit mode, there's something in there that you haven't let it go, or you haven't been done things for it. So yeah, that's what usually people there within that hermit mode for a long time. They can't get out of their own jail. That's what it is. That is it. Totally blocked down, shut down because of a pain. But I look at it from the pain, you are going to rise from within. Uh, CC, I must be blurry today. I understand, but I can't agree. I don't give to receive back, so more confused now. CC, there is another thing for it. Careful who you're giving, because there is a people who cannot develop things from within. They only take. You're never gonna get back anything from them because they don't know what to do, how to give. You give to people who never give anything, probably to nobody. They only wanted to take because it's more easy. All right, that's what this is. So watch the people that you give into it. That will tell you what this is. CC. Traveler, walker, could be an unconscious level expecting something back. Yes, you waiting for someone, but who? Your twin? No, you're waiting on you. Reality is you're waiting on you because you're your twin. You make changes, that will make changes. But reality is you. You fix yourself, let them fix themselves for it. If you're expecting something back, why do you expecting it? What are the expectations are? Expectation is of something that may or may not occur. That's what the expectations. Usually expectations come when you give, but you don't receive. Or you've been giving, and you didn't receive. And I want to apply that the same thing, what I just told CC. Traveler, you maybe give to someone who never knew how to give. Most of the twin flames, they're not together because they don't know how to give. They don't know how to share. They have to learn how to share. Being coming of that mode recently, beautiful and harmonious relationship with someone who has total appreciation for me. Very good. Very good that you are coming out of that mode for it, and someone is appreciated. Do you appreciate them though? For it. Um, Look from within, but I'm happy that you found someone that you want to be into a relationship. Divine sees all, and the one who gives. Yes, exactly. Divine sees it. Divine's gonna give it. Last night or the night before, I was walking Sensei. Somebody arrived from it, and we were just having a little chit chat. They liked Sensei, and they came out from out in the deep country. They probably have a garden or whatever, and they brought tomatoes and cucumbers. We're talking about real one, not like with chemicals and so on. And we become just regular average conversation. They're like, wait a minute. And they give me the back, and they give me a few tomatoes and a few cucumbers for it. What is the gesture? Okay. That's how divine just. I never asked for it. Well, that's what this is. So divine knows about everything. My twin stole from me. So sad. Oh well. Some people, they used to it to stealing because that's the only way they can get energy. It doesn't matter if that is a feelings, emotions, material things for it. Yeah, but they will learn when someone steals from them how bad that is. There is a one saying here in Bulgaria is like never steal because you gonna understand when someone who steals from you right away after you stole something, and that's what it is. Hey Cosmos, thank you for just coming on the chat and get your energy here. Thank you, I appreciate it. Um, for it. How can you reach the state of happiness with everything as it is? The truth, the reality, living within the reality. So, for example, CC, you get up in the morning, you accept the truth as the truth. Your twin flame's not with you. So it's like, okay, they're not within me. What do you do in the morning? You go do your morning toilet, okay? Or if you're like Dio, the first thing is making coffee because I got to open my eyes because I don't even see, okay? I sit down, I have my coffee before I do anything. That is a thing within me. So I drinking coffee, I check messages, and I don't communicate with nobody because my coffee is my coffee. Usually somebody's coming in the morning and they're like, Dio, I'm like, okay, give me a 5 minutes to talk. Then I go and do my toilet and all that stuff. And then I make a phone calls. Now I'm a little bit awake. Or if I'm not awake yet, I'm just typing, give me a 10, 15 minutes so I can just boot up the computer upstairs, in the head for it. And then I have a real conversations. I say what the truth is. I do the things with the truth. And I say, I'll call you or I do my things with the truth. And your day becomes happy because you're living with the truth, within the truth, and your actions are the truth. So at the end of the day, you put your pillow over there, you had a truthful days. That's what brings you the happiness, not something else. Your actions based on your truth within you, with the truth, with your actions becomes with this. If you don't have this, build something little. Try your day from within you to become on the base of the truth. Okay? You will see that most of the people you tell them no, when it's truthful, guess what's going to happen? You're going to trigger them. And practice the word no when you need to, not on purpose, you need to. When you feel like you don't want to do an action and you say no. People who are used to it, you hear yes, 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 yes. One time when they hear no from you, go watch their energy. Because guess what? They have expectations of the AS. They're not accepting the truth. But if you change and you're accepting the truth from within you, you don't have no problem with their reactions of this, right? Because now you're true to yourself. You're passing the truth energy to them. How are they going to take that? None of your business for it. Uh, for so begin practicing the truth. Say the truth, be the truth, and everything. Somebody asking you how you feel or how are you doing. Would you tell them the truth? Try it. Tell them the truth. But if you are at work and hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm okay. Really? Did you tell the truth? Did they ask you about it or they just said because you need to understand that a person who asks you, how are you? And you just answer, if they come towards you, they want to know more about it. They want to help you. But if they're just like, well, I'm be honest with people like this. I had a people coming to work. Yo, how you doing? How's everything? I explained it to them. But most people, they don't care. How are you? And as humanity, we forgot how are you? And also as humanity, our actions within ourselves coming into the point, I don't care about you, so I let you. So that's what it is. All right. So is the ability to accept personality based of bringing life experience. Yeah, life experience. But guess what? If you don't have a life of experience, you've been loved properly. How would you know what love is? Well, it's not built from within. Somebody gives you love. You don't know that it's love because you never had it from within you. That's where the life experience actions proves the truth. You need to look at it, the actions. So your actions gonna lead to this life experiences. Most of the people they sitting in their heads, no actions, just in their heads. Oh, I made the changes. Really? What did you do? I read this book, I read that, I improved myself. How's your life? Well, still the same. Oh, so you didn't improve. That's what this is. You need to understand actions is the most beautiful confirmation for changes here. You can read the Library of the Congress or you can read the library in the Vatican. You don't perform. You did nothing. You only read. You just fill up your brain with something. Can you think you know things? Okay, you might know things. Do you know how to do it? Are you capable of doing it? No, because you're staring at the line of change. That is the relationship within you. You to change, you to evolve, you to improve. That's what this is. That's the power from within you. It comes from your spirit. Your spirit, if it's weak, your soul is weak. So you're in the lower realm. And you are in the lower realm, you experience someone with big energy that comes and drops you out. Okay? But it's you who has to come out of this. It's you who has to grow. It's you who has to make the change. It's you who has to create the actions. That's what for it. How can I deal with so? Uh, I can deal with someone who makes me angry. I don't like being around them. They say stuff that rubs me the wrong way. I have to see them because they are married to someone in the family. Anger. We need to talk about anger here a little bit. There is a two kind of angers. Anger of hurt, desire to revenge, anger because of jealousy, anger because of lies, somebody find out the truth. This is the negative side of the anger. Okay. But anger is like, huh, I don't care who they are. I'm just gonna be there and I'm gonna be gelling, but gelling happy. I will roll up my sleeves. I'm gonna get to work and I'm gonna prove that I am worthy, but not because of them, because of myself. Okay, beautiful. Um, so if you drifted apart, show the union from within you, how beautiful the light is within you, because you unite within yourself. You made the changes, positive changes from within. Okay, so if that is within the family, all right, what happened? Let them be who they are. You maybe have a fear of this because they're married to someone in the family. Why? What's that all about? Is the proper thing? Is that an immediate family? Is that a something else? It's got to be more into it. for it. And there is something beautiful, baby, with the family there. You been hurt as a child. Now maybe you are hurt as an adult from a family members. There's a lot of pain in there. Let me know if you need a help, okay? Or if you need astrology reading. Let's see what's going on in there. Nathaniel Williams, hey, thank you for your bravery coming to the chat. We broke up about a year and a half ago, almost got back together, and we didn't drift it farther and farther apart. With message time to time, I also you are getting closer, but I'm asked to meet up one. Asked to meet up one too many times, and she blocked me. Any advices or words from within? Somebody is afraid to meet you. The fear of you are going to judge them. That's mean that they're living on their ego. If they understand within their soul, they will understand that you are there for to correct the mistakes for beautiful life. If they think from within the spirit and the new way of illuminations, they will illuminate themselves that the problems of they thinking you are going to judging them is the things that's going to solve them all the problems within them. But they have a fear of change, or they have a fear of love, or they did something disrespectful and now cannot find the respect from within themselves. They're disrespectable within themselves from within. So they have a fear of meeting you. Every time they're meeting you, they're this shame, guilt, and so on, which is they have to deal with it. Okay, but if they illuminate themselves, they will work on these issues. They will change. Again, a relationship within your own self. That's what this is. They're staring at that change line and they don't cross it. So that's what they probably have a fear of meeting you. I feel so many third parties physically attacking me. You feel, Cosmos, that could be from energies. There's been a lot of going on lately. Kind of like, I don't even want to talk about it, but there is like a dark energies that coming out on the surface now, and it's kind of like you may have a visions of something comes to you, like kind of dark energies, or snakes, or dragons, or vampires. That's because some of the things they come out on the surface. Those are dark energies that's coming in, and they ask actually for help how to change. You may see these energies, but don't take it as an attack. All you have to do is staring them at the eye. It's like, I'm the truth. Where are you at? Why are you like this? Of that energy. Oh, somebody lied. Somebody did something going on. Oh, they did. Become your truth. That is your pill. You want a pill as a dark identity? Here's your pill. There is the truth. Become the truth. Here's your pill. And see how that works with you. Okay? I'm called so many horrible names. Actually, the people who call you horrible names, they called the same name to themselves. I was called horrible names as a child. Now I understood that the people, they call that themselves. But I had to heal the inner child, though. I had to do it. So Cosmos, look within you about healing the inner child. And ever since all this, I overcome that big way and for it. So yeah, someone didn't even want to post the pictures with me because I'm like, that's their problem. That's how I take it. Mm. Yeah, the root is in a childhood, Cosmos. Beautiful baby. What do you think about someone tattooing themselves? Is there is a self-love missing there? Um, um, why did you make the tattoos? Just because everyone tattoo in the past 5, 6 years, everyone wants to show something within themselves. What kind of tattoo do you have? You see, the tattoo is going to show you what kind of energy it's within you that you're trying to express. If it's, for example, something that it's dark, so something dark that is in you wants to get out. So look at your tattoos. Beautiful baby, what they are. They will tell you a lot about it. Maybe you expressing the internal pain with those tattoos. Some people they want to have tattoos just to show off who they are and what that is. Okay, you need to understand that tattoo is a form of expression of internal world that you put in it on yourself. You basically silently tell the people what is within you. Your tattoos are showing up things from within you. It's been more toxic, however, these days to have a toxic uh, tattoos. So be careful what you carry in it because these tattoos they're attracting the same energies for it. Very good deal. Thank you. You're welcome. For um, thank you. She didn't block me on Facebook or other accounts or any whatever about it. Playing games doesn't. You gotta be NATO. You gotta be very careful because some people they can have you as a spare will. Okay, they can talk to you, be sweet to you, and they probably have another 4 or 5 people like you around them. They can smile, they can give you, they can even fake "I love you" within them. They can fake things for it. As long as you give them something, that could be attention or something. If they have a lack of attention or some nobody pays attention to them, they're connected to you. They're so sweet and things, and after that they're gone. You don't see them for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, months, and all of a sudden they come back and they're missing your energy. Okay, so you gotta be very careful on Nathaniel Williams. Take a look. You might not see red flags in there. Wow. Very good video today. Very good video. I think I picked it up the right time today with you guys. Very good questions of everybody. We'll appreciate everything that you guys asked today, and glad that we are here today. So tomorrow the moon is gonna be still in Libra. What do you guys want to talk about relationships for it? Okay, you guys thinking about it? I will be lit up my traditional cigarette time with you. I've forgiven everyone. I forgive myself, and I have healed the inner child. I am still in the situation alone, still living my life. Margaret, get out of the hermit mode. Go out. Go out for coffee. Go to the library. For example, I have a coffee shop where I am belong to. People knows me there. I socialize with people. I talk to people, and so on. So change from within is gonna change out. You don't change from within, you're not gonna be changed out. Don't expect something to change if you don't change. Okay, look at your hermit mode. If you have to go back into a hermit mode for a little bit, But don't go to the depression, go to the evaluation. Put a little anger in there. Why I'm like this, I don't like this, what I want. And that moment of what I want is important. To reach down from within you, what do you want? Write it down on a piece of paper, what do you want? That's what this is. All right. I got my paper of the things that I want. Okay. I have it. I wrote it 15 years ago. That's what I did. Number one thing. I already did some of the bucket list. It's done. I scratched them down. I think I shared it on some of the videos before where I scratched it down. Building my own electric car. I did that. Travel around, build that. Okay. So I used to smoke Dio. I quit 15 years ago. It was great decision. Beautiful. I quit the smokes too 15 years ago. But I started them again like a few years back because Kent, after all this, and I don't know if you're familiar what it's mean withdraw from drugs in hard and cold. So I went to a very huge problem with withdrawal, but the cigarettes helped me. But then, that's due to all this. Yeah. Currently, I'm kind of like okay. That healed pretty much okay. I feel very good within the water. So still little problems in this area, but working on it. It's getting a little better and better every day, by the way. Cosmos, yes. Actually, it's been about 3.5 years. So, yeah, it's been 3.5 years. You see, that pain wasn't so much the other pains in me. It's a lot of other problems for it. But guess what? I looked through them, I went through them, and keep going forward because that's how life is. You keep going forward. Yeah, you broke down, you've been broke, you've been so on and so on and so on. But the spirit within you can always lift you up. God can always lift you up. Love can always lift you up. Your human person within you can lift you up. You understand that all those is you. All those is you. Yeah, guys. So, what are you guys thinking about tomorrow? Oh, Margaret, you got a backfire. Excuse me. What did you do to backfire things in your life? I spoke with some of the people that they have things that backfires in their life. Is there anything that you done that was not right thing and backfired on you? Take a look in you, Margaret. Maybe there was something in your life that you did that you should not have done it, and now that backfire is that you can't forgive yourself. Take a look. Queen Master, the twin flame journey is not an easy one. If someone is abusing you in any way, mentally or physically, they are not your twin. Queen Master, yeah, maybe, maybe not. You never know. Exactly, CC, CF, CC and CF, you're both right. There are certain lessons to be learned in the backfire. A lot of lessons from it. Okay, A lot of lessons for it. But Queen Master, I have to agree with you at points. But you need to understand that in the divine, when a divine is involved with the connection and someone mentally or physically they trying to put you in a situations that's not properly in their life, it's talking about their personal fights from within them for it. And don't forget about one thing: energy and soul can be equal, but everything else that you have as a twin flame in your twin flame journey is depending on your human based behavior from within. That is what the fight is as you to become a twin flame. You fight for the right human basic behavior so you can learn how to properly behave in the world as a twin flame. So there is a lot of lessons in there to be learned from within. But that's what this is. That's how things are. But I get you. You're right. We have to look at both two issues as illuminated human beings now, Queen Master. Okay, we have to look to both sides. We have to stop looking only the one way. We have to stop looking and judge, because that is a judgment. You look one side. You look at it within your soul, you will understand it, the need for correction. Doesn't matter if it's a mental or physical for it, but you should not be. That is the thing. You should not be. You think your twin flame is ready? Twin flame is ready when they illuminate themselves. That's when they're ready. Before that, you only play games as a twin flame. That's what one of the reasons of the twin flames are not together, because they play games. They think this is a game of love. No, it's not. When the divine is getting involved, it's not a game. Some people will learn hard way. But that's why we are in this turmoil now, because through the experience of everyone we have as a twin flames, we actually giving our stories, and we help them to build a proper spiritual behavior by fixing their personal behavior as a child, so we can build a better society. It's not going to be easy. Nobody says it's going to be easy. One thing it said, though, it's going to worth it. We'll see about it. 4. Oh, hey, Sam. Thank you for hopping up in the chat. A relationship after 2F with someone else who is not your 2F. That is a good topic, CC. That is a good topic for it. Yeah. Being there for my family much, and then being rejected over loving, which they can't. There you go. Petya and Andre, they made a one video long ago, and they explained one thing. No one except divine should come across between you and a twin flame. And if your family forcing you to do something harmful to your twin flame, that's going to be a huge backfire. Maybe something happened in the past life. They did the same mistake, and now God gave them a chance to this family to accept you instead of rejecting you. Maybe that family has a bad karma in there within the family about family issues, and they have to learn to accept help, maybe. And if you are one who took the advice from a family members and you hurt your twin flame or your loved one, you probably don't forgive yourself, Margaret. But should happen. Things happen for it. But learn. Divine knows everything. Okay? Divine knows everything. They know what to do. 1616 CCS. So you're beautiful. You have the whole baggage. Yeah. Cosmos, that's so true. I see him charge my behavior in the shadow realm all the time. I'm still triggered and hysterical here and there. Erica, I feel that. Sam, we cannot love until we truly forgive everything. And what's the hardest thing to do? Yes, Sam. Thank you. Thank you for this, for it. I look at it deeply in the forgiveness. I look at it deeply from within me for it. I was wondering sometimes why I cannot forgive for things. But there is a forgiveness and a forgiveness. They're both two issues from within. Until you eliminate yourself, that it's about changes. Does not happen anymore. You change, maybe the person change, but you have to learn through the pain. Okay, there is no pain, no gain. If you don't have a pain in the gym, you're not going to be strong. If you don't have a pain in life, you cannot be strong in life, because pain is teaching you how to be strong. But do we deserve a pain? No. You can do it with love, but since we don't know what love is and how to behave with love and in relationship and partnerships and so on, guess what? We play games with it. That's the problem in there. You have to learn to forgive, okay? But there is certain laws out there in the universe for it. It's like when it's karma, it's create. You might forgive the person and everything, but karma is unforgivable. Karma is coming back one way or another because there is a cause and effect and disbalance in energies. You can't change this balance in energies of equal give and take. No. You create a cause, you create a problem, you create a pain. There is an effect that you are going to take it, and karma is unforgivable for it. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. Do you have controls over it? No, you don't. No, you're not. Those things are made that one way or another. For example, people can come and help you in hard time in life. For example, I had a very hard time January, February, March to it, but I had help from people. They came to me. I get up, I got, and I did some inner work, reflect on me. I did the astrology, begins to help, and all that situation begins to help and everything. So that's how that is. Okay. But karma is a karma. Theo, I'm in a relationship, but not with my twin. It will be upset her if I look up to your stuff, thoughts. F, F, someone you're in a relationship, is someone forgive you, forbidding you to look things that personal relating to you. You need to understand this person should not be around you. Period. If they're limiting you about you not to look up a twin flame stuff and so on and so on, they have problem and issues within themselves. You have a personal freedom to look up things from within. And if they forbid you, they're going against who you are, beautiful. And you've probably been manipulated or abused for so long, so you got used to it and you're living on fear. Why would someone will forbid you to watch something that you're interested in? They're depending on you, they're controlling you, they're manipulating you. Take a look from within. Exactly, Queen Master. By the way, thank you for coming to chat, but yeah, it's a lot of work involved. I spoke about this before that a lot of the twin flames, for things we just unpacking it. I'm still unpacking stuff from my awakening years back. I mean, that's what it is. Is that's what I do this live chat here because you guys help me to unpack this. Okay. Uh, so yeah, that is my thought, beautiful baby. Because you probably hide yourself when you look things, when you're getting this, or so on and so on and so on. If you're in a relationship, that's probably not a relationship. That is a more something else, maybe situationship. What is a situationship? Maybe you need someone to care for you, to give you money, or provide for money for you, or and so on and so on. That is a situationship because you have a situation and you just have someone just to provide for you. Look what is your situation with from within. Beautiful. Take a look. Maybe you're not a self-independent for it, and uh, you probably have a fear to stand up to this person. You standing up to this person, tell them no. You should not tell me what they can and cannot watch. That is manipulation for. That's what I smell into it. I like to think I have within me to forgive the deepest of pains. Not easy, that's for sure. Some of the pains, yeah. A lot of the pains are coming in when someone is within your internal world and they build dreams. You build dreams within them. You set up everything within them, and you set up beautiful gardens, beautiful house. You picture beautiful pictures about a future, a business, or a beautiful family, and so on. And then that person, you will find out there was nothing but the fear within them, and they destroyed everything within you. And then you have to rebuild that yourself. It's hard to get up from those broken downs, especially within the soul when somebody's soul is involved. And Sam, I can feel that from within you, that pain, but build it yourself, okay? And be your truth. Here's one thing, Sam. By being your truth, you have now truth within you, but you also have, which is his vulnerability, but you also have a boundaries from within you. Okay, the boundaries, the truth from within you. Now, if the person is not true to you, it's protecting you. That is the boundaries. The truth is the best healthy boundaries that you can have within you. And at the same time being vulnerable. That is illumination in there. That's why some of you on the new cycle understand deeply on that. Okay, it's not about that you cannot talk with negative people. It's not about that negative actions or so on and so on. No, you speaking the truth to your negative people. You got the guard of truth from within you. They can't go against the truth. That's what it is. And take a look, Sam. If you have to go a little bit in the reevaluation mode, okay, for it, maybe on vacation, but you eliminate yourself. CC, after my twin, I'm not sure how to be in love again. Trust or surrender to someone who is not there. Has been subject on this. CC, that is a good one, actually. We can have it as a topic. But CC, can you kind of like put it on a one sentence because all this is not gonna fit within the title for it. Maybe like let's see. I'm not sure how to be in love again. Trust, surrender to someone who is not. Maybe relationship with twin flame after. I don't know. CC, you got the energy. You can do that for you. For it. And I think, can we? Yeah. Well, if the room's deciding the topic for tomorrow, yes, for it. Life can be beautiful. Absolutely right, Dio. For it, Sam. Yes. Uh, Helder Health, Med Clary. Hey, Dio. Hi. Thank you for coming to the chat. So, yeah, rewrite it that CCM we're gonna be putting in there. And for it, let's see. This already filled in. Okay, I will use it here. So, yeah, your relationship with yourself is the beauty you can do. Once you're a beautiful person, the best version of you want to become, then you're gonna meet your best version with somebody else for it. Only thing you have to be aware about it, if the person is gonna imitate things, watch for red flags though. That's all I can tell you. You have to look both issues, all right? From within you. Somebody. Some people don't pay attention. I'm doing live. They send me messages for to it. All right. Well, when a CC rewrite the question for you guys to get in for it, look deeply in you. Yes, it's not easy, but worth it. Exactly, Maria. But looking deeply in you, how honest are you on yourself? If you don't know honesty, develop it from within. Look the dignity from within you. You keep your words. If you don't know what dignity is, develop it from within you. If you don't missing something or you're demanding something, that's mean you don't have it from within you. Go and develop it yourself. That's what it is. If it's not developed from within you, why not? What was the story that you didn't develop that time? Or you didn't know, or you didn't experience? Is that as a culture? Is that as a programming? Or you were not raised properly? Whatever the situation might be. But staring at that line of change of life, and you want to be happy in a life, and you want to be successfully with inner peace within your soul, we're not talking about here material things. Okay, when the love comes in, everything else you can do it with love. You can gain money, you can build business, you can do something. There is always for it. But if you're catching them for the lower vibes, which is the money, okay, and jealousies and so on, you're never going to succeed in life. It's not working that way. It wasn't meant to be that way. And have you see somebody happy with so much millions and they're only pretending. Internal, inside of their internal world, they're always looking for something. They don't know for what. They don't have internal peace. That's what it is. That is your reward for going through this journey of change. That is the reward for the twin flames. You see, you're going to find out this twin flame internal peace for it when you actually stop fighting, stop arguing, stop doing things. When you actually your truth from within you with another person. And that internal peace is going to turn to something else for it. For it. That sounds good. Who's going with CC on that? Because that is the only one suggestion for topic. Is everyone's okay with it? I'm okay with it. All right. Okay. Well, CC. Okay. For it. Very good topic. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for coming in. Was a great chat today for it. Uh, it was very good. I want to say thank you for keeping it the energy in the chat within this energy that we are. With one thing I want to leave you within here is go see yourself in the mirror and go tell yourself, I love you. That's what you need to do the first thing. Okay? Because everything starts when you love yourself. Okay? Love can help you to build everything from within you to stop staring at that line of change. Is you. Nobody else stopping you. You stopping yourself. Maybe from fear, greed, shame, guilt, whatever. You overcome this. You're gonna overcome yourself and you're gonna grow. You're gonna become a living spirit in the earth. All right, guys? Be loved. Kisses and love, guys.